Who else have we not seen shows like about? About aliens? About zombies? Can we talk about how feminists and transgender fight shoulder to shoulder with male stereotypes? And what about the showdown between the rats, frogs, and mosquitoes? Now, thanks to the Tales of Iron, there is. But what does all this mouse fuzz look like? As you already understood, and as you can see from the screenshots and the video highlights, Tales of Iron is a two-dimensional, very beautiful hand-drawn. This is a genre feature of the British Odd Bug Studio, action at the junction of Metrodivia, platforming and Sulak. That is, perhaps the most popular gen hybrid today. Only here we play for a rat, more precisely for a young rat kid named Redgi. He ascended the throne under the most tragic circumstances. An elderly crowned father was killed in front of him by toads and frogs who attacked the rat capital. The city itself was sacked and almost destroyed, and Redgi was the only of the few survivors. Now, of course, he needs to take the revenge, win, restore, and return to its former glory. Everything is on the list on the average hero. First of all, he must save and return his brothers from the frogs from the Greenwald clan have taken away. One of the brothers is a royal chef, the other is the blacksmith. And after the rescue, we still need to rebuild the dining room, where the dishes cooked by our brother increase the maximum health reserve, as well as the forge. There, according to the found or purchased drawings, they will make a new weapon, shield or armor for us. At first all, it is intriguing, even if it is a showdown between the rats, frogs and worms, mosquitoes and moles, but you feel a gloomy, even tragic atmosphere, just like in Dark Souls and the like, and everything is drawn very stylishly. Then, however, jokes, light irony and funny names begin to arrive, which however is normal for such an animal setting. It's not scary, it's not terrifying, it's not horror. But when the economic fuss with the rebuilding of the industry's premises is twist, the mod and atmosphere do not just evaporate, but sink. The fact is that we are forced to go through side tasks in the order to earn gold for construction work. And these quests are exclusively for the carbon copy. Destroy all the layer of worms, set up a camp of crocs and stuff like that, and unfolds plus or minus in the same locations. First, they will ask to earn 8 gold coins in this way, then 10, and then you sweaty bring everything, and then they tell you, let's collect another 30 gold in the same way. Then you will want to become the very rat that escapes from the ship. Thank God, Redgi's story is made up not only for vulturing forced labor, but such situations. I repeat, knock out the general read and the mood. Redgi himself sometimes sneezes at the fact that the king is forced to run and complete the tasks. The gameplay itself pleases primarily when the combat system. There are particularly no passable battles in the Tales of Iron, especially at first. The authors immediately make it clear that it will be not easy, no joke. Almost all first session fight in the game and right away with the boss, and in the future even 1 or 2 privateers of the enemy can quickly cut off Redgi's iron tail. You have to dodge, block and counter-attack in time. At the same time, the game seems to make 2 significant indulgences. First, there is no endurance, you can hit and dodge as much as you like. Second, color indicators flash during special attacks. Red indicate that the attack can be dodged, and yellow that is better to block it. But battles and opponents are arranged in such a way it does not make the situation much easier. There are often many options and opponents involved in battles, and when someone from above or from below throws something at you or spits something, this needs to be blocked. Someone is going to ram, someone is preparing a red or yellow attack, and they should orient yourself and do everything wrong. It's simple. And then after all, it's necessary not only to block the blow, but to do it in time, stun or throw the enemy to the ground. This is especially important in fights with the bosses, who do not care that we don't have no stamina. They are still all strong with their own counters. They can spit poison, summon lightning, and jump across the entire area. It is also important to choose the equipment correctly. With a regular attack we use a one-handed weapon and a shield. With an alternative we get a two-handed one. A spear, for example, strikes quickly and straight line, and a heavy sledgehammer can be hit from the top to bottom. When meeting with flying creatures, that can be useful. Yes, there is always a bow or crossbow, but arrows stand to the end. There is also a lack of normal teleport system. In Tales of Iron, a lot of often have to return to where it is chest with equipment, only there we can change weapons and ammo, and there are such chests either in settlements or at save points, and even not at all. Tales of Iron is good of its atmosphere, graphics and a combat system. Everything else is either too trivial or not brought to mind. Another thing is that the game puts just the atmosphere, the picture and the battles. This was enough for me to play, lose, endure, enjoy, to go battle into again. But the game still did not realize its potential. Anyway, thank you for the watching, guys. Don't you forget to comment, subscribe, and don't forget that in the description we also do the Steam giveaways. So subscribe and peace.